Good morning, grade ones. Welcome back. I hope you completed review 5 yesterday. And today we're going to start something a little bit new. So as you've been on your cards, let me grab one here. As you've been writing out your numbers, the list of them between, we've got up to 10, up to 19, up to 29, and we actually went all the way to 40 in the classroom that we have been learning about. And today we're going to go a little bit further, and now you will have another list to write down. So in our lesson today, as we write them down, I'm going to have you copy them in your notebook, the book you write in on each blue line, as we count past 40, okay? But as we begin, I'm going to have you open up your textbook to page 66. So press pause if you need to, and you're going to open up your textbook. And in this page, we've got some string beans. And I don't know if you like to eat string beans, but they are yummy and you can plant them in your garden. And what we're going to do is we're going to count how many are in each bundle. Okay, so let's go along here. How many are in each bundle? There are 10. So every bundle of string green beans there are 10. So let's count by tens together. Ready? Down at the bottom. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. There are 60 bundles. There are 60 green, sorry, not 60 bundles, 60 green beans. But there are 6 groups of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? And that's what we're going to learn. We're going to talk about how many tens are in each number. So if we go to the top here, and you know that these are our 10. So if I put okay, how many tens do I have? I have 5 tens. And do you know what number that is? Let's count by tens and we can find out. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, right? So we learned up to the number 40. Well, actually, you know 30 too. So, whoops, I was going to write thirsty. I must be thirsty. So we've got 30, 40, and today on our board we've got 50. Okay, 30, 40, we've got 50 on here. Okay, we've got 5 tens. And if I add another 10, how many do I have? I now have 6 tens. And that gives me which number? 60. 6 tens gives me 60 because I can count by tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Okay? And as we keep going, we're going to keep going in our textbook. Okay, so we've done 50, we've done 60. Now we're going to go down here. How many bundles do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 tens, which means there are 70. Okay? Now I'm going to keep my list here because this is the list at the end. I'm going to have you pause and copy down that we have 70. And let's turn our page over one more. Okay, how many tens do we have on the top of this page now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 tens. So 8 tens is the number 80. You are right. So we've got 80. And then down here, how many tens are we going to have in the middle one? There are 9 tens. So if I have 9 tens, I count by 10 9 times, I'm going to get the number 90. Now I'm going to move this over and start the second side of this list. You can write it all down your page because your page is bigger than my whiteboard for the space. 90. And then let's go along and count how many bundles I have now. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. I have 100. So if I have 10 tens, that means that I have 100. Okay? So these are now the words, and tomorrow, instead of picking from your list, you're actually going to write these ones. So I do want you to pause the video, and I want you to write all of our counting by tens numbers, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and I want you to have 100, and that is in your notebook. So turn to a new page, and you're going to write 1 on each line, okay? And that's how we know those numbers in words, okay? If you're done writing that list, or if you want to wait, you can hit pause at the end and we'll write it down. But let's go through and count by tens again. Ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And if you look at the digits, there's a 0 in the ones because I don't have any ones. All I have is tens. I have groups of tens. And in your workbook today, I'm going to have you do exercise 46 where you're going to match up how many tens are in each number and match up the word, the number written in words. So we've got the digit, we've got how many tens, and then we've got the number word. And I want you to match those up with each one on each side. And then the next page, I want you to write how many tens do you see? Okay, so how many groups of tens are there? And what number would that be on each side? And then over here, it gives you the number in words, and you're going to write the digits. Okay? So as we practice counting by tens and all of those numbers. So make sure you press pause, and I want you to write down 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100 so you remember those words. And tomorrow, that's what I'd like you to write again. And you can add this list as one of your lists to write out before you start math for the day. Okay? To keep practicing to know what those words are, what number they are, and so that you know how to write them in words. Okay? We'll see you tomorrow.